with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Smash, red. Edo, blue. Ready.
To throw, here's Lance. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Nick Imanwari. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Cougar 19. Red.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go, set.
Motion man is Johnston. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
The man in motion is Watson. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 10 black. Blaster, 6. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Lance. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Slide 2. Red, 38. Drill green. Black shot. Set, go.
Throwing, Lance. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Set, cut. Green, yellow, 43, 6, Mega. Fury, yellow. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Lance looking to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Go. 70 Lions.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70, Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll go play action with Milroe. The man left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. Yellow 22. Pause red. Slice blue. Ready?
Here's Lance. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Blaster, 6. Black shot. Rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
To throw is Lance. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Viking 18. Mustang 9. Get it.
Play action. It's Milroe. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 29. And it's first and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example up here.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the Niners' 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
70s Timberwolf. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Seahawks 17, 49ers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Green Jack. Ready.
Now Lance. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set. Edo blue. 52 blue. Set.
Back to throw. Rolling to the left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
45. White. Red. Cycle.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Drill green. Red, yellow. Smash, red. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Ryan Rico now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. His first and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. 17-0, the early score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Ready up.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll lose big yardage on this one. Trying to get to the edge, instead steps out of bounds well behind the line.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Bronco 80. Come on. Set.
Receiver in motion, headed left. To the air, it's Milroe. Looking to set up the screen, but it's broken up and incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up third down.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Here we go. Set. Third, 70.
Now Milroe facing third and long. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Down. 52 blue. Fight. 97.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
22. Hey, blue. Hut.
Akers. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Blue, 32. Claws red. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Okay,
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
The man in motion is Watson.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. A tight end in motion now.
Viking 18.
Here's Milroe to throw. Out to his right. Off he goes.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
On the ready. Viking 18. Let's go now.
On play action, Milroe moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Second down and 8.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Smash, red. Set, ready. 52 blue. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set. 10 black. Slice blue. Needle blue. Fury yellow. Drill green. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Red, yellow. Black shot. Blue striker. Steel, black.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Claws red. Red cycle. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
To throw, here's Lance. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
White, 45, white. Smash, red. Slice blue. Ready.
Lance on the run to the right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Austin Seibert now for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 5.
Cougar 19!
Motion man is Johnston. That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Regular play action now with Milrow. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Brown now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Let's go now. 19.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll run the toss with Walker. Got room at the 30. Up the sideline. Past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
31, 49ers 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let one go deep for Kirk.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
19 inside there, 19 inside there.
Seahawks.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Ready.
Now Walker. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Cowboys.
On the ground, it's Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
26-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd down.
Let's go.
On the handoff.
Made at the 47-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Lance looking to throw. Cannon through it. The pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Yellow. 22. Claws red. Set cut.
Throwing, Lance. Headed left, buying time. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
First down.
15 yards through the air. It's good for a Niners first down.
White. Let's go. Red. 30. Drill green. Hut.
Here's Lance. A throw left side there, not going to find a touch. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Walker. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Motion man is Johnston. They'll run here with Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And that was incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Ready, yep, ready, ready. Black, 95.
To throw is Lance. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Claws red.
Now Lance. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Steel, black. Slide blue. Fury, yellow. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
White. Hut.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Bronco switch. Bronco down.
Here's Walker. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here's Walker. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. Hut.
Here's Akers. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set, hut. Ready?
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Red, cycle. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go deep for Kirk.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Blue, 32. Seal, black.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point. Attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back at his 48-yard line.
Ready, ready. Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. Warrior 70, Cougar 19, Big Lion. Let go.
Play action, it's Milroe. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On the double.
3rd and long.
18, 19, Tigers. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here with Akers. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
48 on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 8-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking free downfield. It's Kirk. And he's taken down up past the 35. A big play after being backed up. And even 30 yards.
38-yard line.
Red.
Running is Akers. And he he's able to fight through one tackle here. How about three? Second down coming up.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Akers. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He was brought down at the
Nice job by the
45-yard
running back
line.
making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Seal, black. 50, green. Moving. Set.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. They get 16 on that connection. First down, 49ers.
And the 49er first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the
52,
39-yard line.
Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Slice blue. Blue striker. Drill green. Ready.
Back to the air once more on second down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
They get 20
19-yard line.
on the connection. It's good for a Niners first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Okay, ready?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Set, cut. 33, yellow. Black shock. Red cycle. Black ultra. 6, mega. Blaster, 6. Set.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it inside the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard
So 2
line.
minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Throw, moving outside, that is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, San Francisco.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's a two-point try. Lance bringing the offense to the line.
The 49ers will
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Bosa on the
Read
stop.
him. Read him. Deputy
He's a loss of a
Timberwolf.
yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
The ball carrier. Nick Martin on the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
18 Rattlers. Deputy Timberwolf.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Milrow. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. He works free, right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 52 blue. Hut.
Lance. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
To throw,
line.
here's Lance. Forced out left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
39-yard line.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Rolling right. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Grill green. Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Green jack. Set.
Lance looking to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
We working on
Knocking.
the
8-6.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Tag. Hawks 70. Hawks. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more to the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.